Hello and welcome to week 3 of the Rendezvous VALORANT Championship League matches. My name's Cozy. I'm joined here with Hippie. And today we have a match between Team Bi-Week versus Don't Q Oregon. Both really funny names. Hippie, how are you doing this blessed Friday?
I am so happy. Thank God it's Friday, as we all say. And what better way to kick off the weekend by other than watching the game live with you, Cozy, with the fans over here, and playing the game that we all love.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good one. There's a lot of people in the server, but I think between these two teams and even us in production, we know each other really well. So it's gonna be really interesting to see people that are, like our admins, our mods, people that we 10-man with. It's gonna be a really interesting kind of head-to-head matchup between these two teams. Today, actually, I don't know if we've done pick band, but
we have. So the Don't Q Oregon won the coin flip, and they banned Lotus. Very expected, very obvious, right? Team Bi-Week banned Split. As a result, Team Bi-Week picked Ascent, and then Don't Q Oregon picked Haven. So we're going to see Ascent and Haven. Those are the two maps for today, Cozy.
Yeah, those are the two El Clasicos left over after the whole map swap out. I mean, I'm kind of bummed out. I mean, I understand because it's still such a fresh map, and if you don't have a lot of like practice in it, it's hard to be confident in maps like Lotus or even New Split. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching the VCT lock-in, but Split is suddenly looking like an attack-sided map for some reason. So I'm sure that's throwing some teams for a loop. So I like these. These are comfort picks, is what I'm going to call them. Ascent and Haven. Everyone knows how to play them. Ascent being the Dust 2 of this game, in my opinion. Haven being a very somewhat, pubbed out map, right? So we're going into agent selection here. Hippie, walk us through what they're hovering, what you expect out of this.
So as you rightly pointed out, many of these are our friends, and I expect from the Bi-Week, Genu to be picking the Star Duelist. I expect Painted to be going Sentinel and Xenius to be going Sova. Xenius has been practicing that Sova lineups for the whole season, so we'll see a lot of double shock darts and a lot of recon lineups. On the other side, we have Best Guy NA, my name Jeff, locked in, ready to load it. And then we have Astra and versus Omen, but otherwise the comp is pretty much the same.
Yeah. I'm not too surprised by these picks. I think with Chamber kind of leaving the meta, Killjoy is just slotted right back in, especially on maps like Ascent. Sova's pretty typical. I like the change up of KO versus Sky. I think they both do similar jobs. They both kind of give info, both have flashes. And even the smokes are a little different too. It looks like Blazing Czar is opting for a more potentially aggressive play idea with the controller pick, with the Omen pick, and the Jizzler being more the standard Astra, 2 to 3 smokes, maybe a stun backside kind of thing. So yeah, no huge surprises here, but I am excited to see how these two teams play these comps against each other.
Very true. I'm also very excited to see if there are any potential Astra, Killjoy combinations, Suck Molly combo that your team MBV is quite known for, actually.
Are we?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's giving too much away, but those are on the fly. Those are not practiced. But yeah, I mean, I think Astra, Suck, vulnerable being people is a very underrated thing. It's a very underrated tool when you kind of know where someone is. And yeah, it looks like KJ Molly, Shock Darts, even the KO Molly, it's pretty scary. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team. On the other team, you got Shock Darts, Molly. Yeah, so it is really dangerous in post-plant situations, for sure.
So 10 seconds into the buy phase, and we are seeing a pretty default setup over here. 3 people top mid, 1 person B link, and then Killjoy holding the B push with her turret there. Ready to go in. Round 1 is live. Genu with an aggressive mid control over here. They smoke mid out, and everyone is crunching mid, and it looks like to be a 5-person cat push. They avoided the KO knife. Jeff is going to entry with the flashes. Oh, they're up. They're up. Oh, right next to Omen over here. Oh my goodness, Omen gets the first blood. Gets traded immediately. They have no smokes remaining anymore. And also gives them the free A access to A side. Gino with the fast rotate. Everyone is over here. This is going to be a very fast 4v4 retake. Looks like. But it's all paused right now.
Yeah, everyone's kind of chilling, waiting for the door to break. And like that 5-man push was scary, and this is gonna be a messy retake. I think anything above a 3v3 retake is always a hot mess. Jizzler fighting for tree controller here. Gino gets the trade. Comes down to a 2v3. Gino able to get a second kill. Third on dice.
Goodness. Oh my.
Oh, wait slow worm able to clutch it out. That was scary though. That was a close.
This is scary, but this is giving me high hopes from this game. Both the Jets traded 3 kills each, and you can see that in the replay how clean were those ghost kills here by Gino. Clean apps.
I really liked how patient both teams were too. I mean, we even had time to kind of talk about and breathe after the bomb had gone down, and the fact that everyone kind of just like made sure their util's going to the right place, and both Jets still alive in the post-match situation, able to kind of just take advantage of all the info that's been gathered and take those fights. Both Jets opening up with 3 kills in this game. They're doing their job, and that came down to a very tough 1v1 for sure. But the opening round goes to Team Donkey Oregon. DQO is what I'm going to say from this point on. And it looks like it's going to be a slower round this time. It's going to be a 3-0-2 default opening. Genu sneaking up mid here. Able to... hits way slow worm once, but unable to get the kill. And numbers are already in Donkey Oregon's favor.
I'm really excited about the 2 people stacked in backside over here. With one person with the sheriff and then the other person with the shorty, but they don't have the patience. They made a noise over here. They made the noise. Did the attackers hear that? I'm not too very sure about it, but we'll find out in less than 5 seconds. Smokes are about to go up. The entries are about to come in. This can either be a hero or a zero play. My money is on the hero play because Shorty is underrated in this game.
Oh, they're coming in.
And pump comes in. Oh my god, gets traded. They do get
able to get one. Yeah.
30 seconds left.
They do get 1 kill, but it's instantly traded. They do a bunch of armor damage, but that's about it. Blazing Czar, the lonely wolf alive.
I mean, if I'm team bye week right now, all I want to do is maybe get some guns out of their hands. You definitely heard the Bulldogs. You saw the Phantom right there. So getting one is not bad. Looks like 1 or 2 people might have to rebuy armor as well. Not the greatest save round, but again, it's a save round.
100%. You know what? One more thing to notice is the Jet popping off in the initial couple rounds means that they have ult in round 3. They have ult in round 3.
Yeah, that does have knives here.
And immediately tech pause called. What is a game without a tech pause? It is not an RTV stream without a.
Have you ever had a wireless mouse die on you in the middle of a match?
I have not.
It's like the worst feeling in the world.
But thank you for. Oh, looks like we're going in. Thank you for giving me that fear right now. I'm gonna charge my mouse every time before the match.
Oh, geez, what is happening?
Huh?
I think they paused in time. Okay, they paused in time. Oh, borders went. I think this is technically a pause. Yeah, this should be okay. Yeah, it looks like someone DC'd, so I'm gonna do a quick tech pause. But yeah, opening 2 rounds going to DQO. And you know, like you said, it was kind of to be expected. You win the pistol that handedly, and then you're buying Bulldogs and a Phantom. And their B take was like kind of careful in a sense of like they opened up defaulting first. They got the 2 picks, and then they confidently took 5 into the 1, maybe 2 max into B. The backside play didn't work out exactly as you hoped, at least. But it was a 1 for 2 or 2 for 1. And yeah, I mean, and also like Wastelow Worm opening up with 5 kills already with knives. It means this bonus round they can do whatever they want, and they can still confidently carry a pretty decent economy into the next round, no matter what happens here. If they win it, they're snowballing. If they lose it, all good. You can still drop someone a rifle, pop knives, and still go for an aggressive play here.
Really good point. Jet knives again, so crucial to get it on the 3rd round because they can even go knives, save that armor, and still be able to afford guns all around. That's so important.
Yeah. I don't know
Like,
if this Jet player is like the opping type, but I wouldn't be too surprised if I saw an op like literally next round, if not the 4th round. And then that's pretty early. You know, you win the first 2-3 rounds, and then suddenly you're also able to op and pick apart the CT default. That's strong. That's scary. You know, that makes the first half suddenly very scary for the defending team here.
oh, the jet knives have been popped. So the gun was given to someone else, maybe Zizzler, and the knives were popped. That is amazing. 3rd round knives.
That's a really good decision here. They're working in a 2-3-0 default here. They're creeping down mid. I'm sure they know about the alarm bot. You do have to kind of do your due diligence, clear this area, pop the alarm bot, and they might just charge in here. Smoke's going down to cover up the CT spot, and Xenius trying to take some shots through the smoke, calling for his team. You know, like, oh, they're going B, B split. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade into the bomb site. 3 people left. No, 3v3, and bomb's not even down yet.
I think their side takes have been pretty coordinated till now. They've been getting regular trades. Xenius did get one through the smoke, but was instantly traded by the sky, which is like a really good sign for the attack team. They look really strong. They look healthy right now. Genu walking up slowly. Oh, but there is an alarm bot placed. Genu still gets the kill. What a great flick by Genu. Base slow worm gets the trade. Oh my god, gets one more person. And then Genu also is dead. So they win the bonus round. They spend the knives, but they save 2 guns. That's huge for the economy, as you were saying, Kosi.
Yeah, these two teams know how to trade down for their teammates really well, but Wayslow Worm did a really good job finding a timing, holding on to the stairs control, getting their kill, and then turning around and playing that sick off angle for the lane commit. So, I mean, the backside player like really did a good job distracting, going like, yes, I'm backside, you're gonna have to drop down and clear me, but Wayslow Worm still being alive on stairs, that was a impossible round, I'd say, for
looks like a aggressive push by the defense people over here, taking mid control immediately. Archer's control is there. The turret is down because of the knife, and Geno is taking advantage of because of the turret. Knives are out. Whips the knives. Whips all of the knives now. Oh my god, that could have been the play of the night.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's such a tough play though. Credit to the defense team for thinking that unique play, taking that mid control. They had to do something, as you said.
Look at this lurk too, coming around, and they're just gonna pinch. It looks like they wanted to pinch B. Maybe they know that the 2 players are on B, and Wayslow Worms can surprise both players, mow them down. A flawless coming out of DQO. Great round by them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I think it was like there was a lot of like mid fighting happening, and I think Wayslow Worm found a timing through cat into tree into CT, and whenever you have an attacker get into CT spawn, you know it's gonna spell trouble for the entire team. You can't rotate safely, you get surprised by it, and as you saw there, easy 2K coming out for Wayslow Worm.
Now they recognize that this is a buy round, so they're going back to their healthy default, which has worked very well. They're going to, again, looks like they're going to smoke up mid, smoke arches, and take aggressive mid control. But Geno has different plans. Geno has the plans of his own. Gets a kill, leaves KO hanging. KO is self-sufficient. Gets a tap. Falls back. In response, they're getting the cat control, but Geno is still there. Geno is playing so fast.
I love this.
Hard carrying the team. He activates his dash again, goes for another peek, finds Sky.
The blind.
Blinded, and gets one more kill up for the ace right now. And misses the ace. Still a hero round from Geno over here. Last person is hiding Sabrosa. He's going to get darted in like 3, 2, 1.
The util flying into Sabrosa. Yeah, Team Bioweek on the board, getting 1 round. I mean, that was huge. The aggro play coming out of long A. I don't know if the camera saw, but it was like a flash dash peek, and Genu able to just find an opening kill, get his KO the orb. They fell back, and he actually moved over to tree immediately, knowing that no one would push A anytime soon. He was able to just control tree, and you also saw that he was baiting for his omen as he was tucked against the tree right there too. So like, even if he had died, the omen potentially could have been good for 2 right afterwards too. So really good ideas, really good play, and Genu single-handedly putting them on the board right here.
Another buy round coming up. This looks like a different approach. 2 people are still coming up mid, but they haven't smoked mid. Will they spot Genu over here, or will Genu get a collide? And does almost get a collide, but doesn't matter. Still gets 2 kills. Has a dash again. Oh my goodness, the last
might
3
speed up
people
B here,
are
they have
about to
to.
get spotted. They are about to get spotted. They get spotted by the KO knife,
Oh.
and as a result, oh my goodness, they stop and Gino takes advantage of that. The Sky does have ult, but will Jeff really pop? The ult gets
the pop
flashed.
flash
Gino
through the
is
window.
going on. Will he actually clear box? Oh my god, he does not. And Jizzler gets
Wait a minute,
the
I was just about
trade.
to say this is a save angle, but Jizzler finding 2 right there and popping Sky Ult to get further information to know which bomb site to go to here. If they both just group up and take Cat together and find this kill on the Omen right here, this is honestly doable. This is a
Oh
salvageable
my
round.
goodness.
Huge blind coming out of Blazar.
Oh
Gets the kill
my
blind
god,
anyways, and
full
Senior shows up to
blind
help.
kill.
Oh my god.
Full blind kill. Oh my god. Gino's heroics. We're gonna see a replay of it again right now. Oh my goodness. Almost a collat. And tapping head. Gino. Nice crosshead adjustment there.
Yeah, this is a game of Jets right now. I mean, this is crazy what's happening between these two teams.
Oh my goodness. 4 rounds on attack though. They're still doing a good job. I think Jizzler is playing a good support.
Yeah.
Team Bye-Week needs someone like that on their team to help out Gino on the Z. Oh my goodness! Gino is on fire! First bloods after first bloods. He is not stopping. Immediately, I love that he gets a kill. He runs back and immediately repositions for his next victim.
Yeah, I love this style of play. It looks like Genu and Krikis is kind of just pairing up and choosing locations to just open up with an aggressive idea. Both sides, A main and B main right there, flash peeking, dashing away. And if you kill one and fall back, you know how scary it becomes when suddenly numbers is on the CT favor. And that's what's happening right now. A second pick found mid. And they're just hanging out mid. They don't know what to do. They've lost control of the 2 mains. They're creeping up mid together. Is there still alarm bot there? Senia's right here, ready to maybe just swing or even like hunt for info. And if they
He does have a drone over here.
Right
Oh my goodness, he's got a knife out.
He doesn't get punished for it yet. Swings, takes the fight against
he
the
still
Storm.
gets a
Fennec gets the trade here. And they're deep in mid right now, and the whole team knows, and they have to kind of make a decision.
Gino's
They're
about to
letting
flank
the
them.
map crunch around them. They have to make a decision on whether to go B or A. I don't know what's going to happen.
Gino is about to flank them, about to see both of them, but he just misses. What timing over here? Doesn't matter. Krix mows them down.
Yeah, I don't blame them for going for the CT swing there, but I think it took like 5 seconds too long. I think if you had made a decision a little earlier, just so you don't get flanked there or they don't have the crossfire set up for you, you know, it would have been a little more doable. But like I said, that round started off with just a really aggressive idea, and Genu finding the opening pick, and eventually not even before I got to 30 seconds, it was like a 3v5, and that's a scary number to be on when you're trying to creep up mid, because if they find out where you are, the whole map, I mean, you saw it too on the mini map, the flank, the CT crossfire, market was closed. What do you do there if you don't get some kills, right? Timeout coming out from Team Donkyu Oregon. I don't blame them. I think they want to kind of just like regroup, talk about the last few rounds. They're gonna have to fix their economy a little bit, and then come back to it and try to gain some more rounds before the half.
Cozy, I got you a fun fact Friday, just like Riot Evermore.
Sure, what's up?
Do you know sub rosa? The meaning of the word sub rosa is under the rose.
And there's a rose.
And there is a rose in that spot, above the sub rosa spot.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Coincidence? I think not.
You think
All right. We're heading back into the game. This is the battle of the Jets, but the defense team is catching up team by week. Very standard setup by the Killjoy. Looks like a timeout was called, and they are planning for an A hit, but Gino has other plans. Gino is expecting this A rush, and he's hiding wine right now. They're respecting the one-way smoke, but soon that is gonna go away. And will Omen refresh it? He is in his Omen form, but he smokes elsewhere. He smokes arches. This means A-main is open for business. Gino is about
clear
to get
wine.
flushed.
His gun's gonna stick out at a right angle right here.
Oh, they molly him. They molly him. He still gets one. He gets
one.
the initiators. They don't have flashes to go in.
Yeah,
but
they have to
doesn't
commit
matter.
here.
They have to commit. They have. Oh, Genius pops knives. Genius pops his ult very early, but gets nothing. Absolutely nothing over here. They are suppressed. 2 people suppressed out of 4 people over here. That means they cannot pop their ults. Astra cannot
tangle.
pop ult right now. Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Fast
slow
3 they're
warm.
coming over here. But they're holding so strong. 1v2 situation with Blazing Sar. They exactly know where he is. Astra
stars.
double smoke, so double stars over here. Gets concussed, gets stunned. Oh my goodness. Util dump, insta headshot. 5-3. That timeout was worth it because they're back into the game after losing 3 consecutive rounds.
I mean, the fact that the Astra still had 2 stars left after the take to suck and stun the last known location, Blazing just kind of had to swing as wide as he could to try to get one of them, if not 2. That was gonna be a tough 1v2, especially if you didn't know where even one of them were. So that was tough. That was a close round, though. I mean, a lot of these rounds are coming down to the last 2v2, 2v1, 1v2 situations. So this is nowhere near a stomp. I think the next few rounds is gonna really kind of decide what the rest of the game is gonna look like. Oh, Fennec with an Odin spam through. Oh, the attacker spam into the B site.
If this was a ranked game, I would see Soa diff in the chat coming right now.
Yeah, and there's nothing more frustrating than spamming or being spammed back in the B main wall. KJ ult happening at B, and they're being pretty careful. They're dogging even, so they're not rushing this. I like this. The KO molly does come out to try to slow down this push, so some of the team is still stuck in B main. But the KJ got out with the bomb. Yeah.
Gino is logs. He gets one and instantly trades again. They're so good at the trade game, Cozy.
Yeah, numbers in Donkey Oregon's favor right now, and the bomb goes down here. And they have a decent amount of util left over. I think Team Bite should pop their KO ult to stop any further util from happening and try to take those gunfights, especially if you can get a KO res happening too. Oh, Painted gets dinked through the market wall, but clears logs anyways. Does a really good job making sure he clears all his angles and closes the door on the Jizzler. Oh, I like this. Gets Painted, but the KJ ult is down. You have to protect this ult for this round to be realistic. Blazing turns around and gets one. Krix, Krikis unable to defend the KJ ult there. And that's tough.
This is really interesting, Chaos. Oh, sorry, Cozy. So what happened was, they were losing 3 rounds in a row. They took a timeout and just decided to insta hit a site. They said, screw mid. We don't want to do anything with it. We're just gonna 5 people hit A and B. And that seems to be working for them. They're back into this game. 6 rounds on attack on Ascent is huge for Don't Q Oregon right now.
Yeah, I agree. Someone, I don't know if they have a coach in the coach slot. I think it is TJ actually. Someone did say like, hey, you guys gotta change up the tempo because the default isn't working. And everyone's heard that, right? Both in comp and both in your team games of like, hey man, we're not finding our picks to make it like numbers. Why don't we just practice our executes? And it worked out. The B execute, oh, Genu going for a lot of like A solo plays, the wine last round and a knife swing this round. I get that, you know, Jets, they want to kind of find the opening pick for their team, make it, you know, their numbers favored for their team early. But if it's not paired with a utility at this level of play, I mean, you get punished for it. And you saw
they have completely given up B, Cozy. They have completely given up B, and they're only beginning to retake right now. And if attackers team go fast now, they do have 2 stars too. This will be huge for them. Oh, they do get spotted. This means the smokes are not good. The smokes are not available for the next, no matter what seconds, because KO ult is popped. They have to go and try here if they really want to go in. Otherwise, they have 40 seconds and they can rotate right into the Killjoy setup. They even molly to delay further. Oh my goodness, this is so much delay. But they're giving up the site again. They don't want to do anything with that, and they're not no much suppressed. Oh, Xenius pops his ult. I'm sorry, Phoenix pops his ult. Oh my goodness, he gets a tag and a kill.
And this location that Way Slow Worm has gotten into is really strong, especially if they're not careful about clearing the left and right corners here. Actually, it lets them move around because of the drone. Painted gets the jet, and they're trying to keep this even. Actually, Krikis gets a kill as well as a 3v2 for this retake here. Has a flash over. Ooh, 2v2 now. Oh, great spot by My Name is Jeff. Able to kill and drop down onto site to join his teammate. Painted, able to kill the... Oh, KJ back site, but maybe forgot or didn't know that the Sky had been lane, or maybe assumed that they were still lane. And again, it's coming down to 1v1s, and that was a really close round, but Don't Q Oregon slowly taking this game away.
I am very confused. They had their side there. They did so good to delay the spot. And then they let them come in when
Yeah.
when the attackers just started to gain their abilities back. They went out of the suppressed state.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for them, they don't have like the full 10-man minimap like we do, but it looked like they were kind of guessing that they were in B main, so they threw a smoke over there, threw a molly, did technically delay them, but without further information for like 10-20 seconds, they weren't sure if they were still in there or maybe just mass rotating to A, so they kind of gave it up and gave up too much space. Granted, I feel like they should have stayed around because the KJ was set for tree. While I say that though, we missed the opening pick, and Genu kind of hanging out at mid, fakes the dash. I kind of like this, holding their ground. Oh, unable to get the Ashes though. Jizzler just swinging through the mid smoke and gets 2 for the team. What is happening? 4v3 here, and they're just taking over market. This is gonna be a B pinch.
Jizzler only fakes people. He doesn't get faked out. And immediately takes the B side control. 4 people swarming into Cricks right now.
Oh man, what can they do?
He gets one. Oh, almost adjusted the crosshair, but Jizzler again, too quick. 3k over here. He's matching up to his Jet. Actually, he's 4 kills more. He's the team MVP of the attack right now. It's beautiful to see Astra fragging out on the attack side. Oh my god, Painted getting spammed down.
Oh, he stays alive though.
Oh, 80, 100 HP right now. Blazings are in the smoke, about to pop off. He doesn't have a paranoia. He has to drive out, and Phoenix is ready for it.
That triangle
3 people
formation,
stay alive.
so strong, especially if it's a like 3v, under 3 situation. You just cover lane, just cover stairs. You have a crossfire. The person backside just has to swing on contact. Theoretically impossible, and this team showed why that's hard to retake right there.
3 people staying alive on attacker side also means they have a full buy in this last round, whereas the team bye week, the defense team is trying to make ends meet over here. Kind of my real life situation, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I feel you on that, Evie.
This is the last round
We're
of the first
struggling,
half.
but we're out here. We gotta find this last round somehow. There's a metaphor. It's a parable right here. We're a team bye week right now, and we're like, yo, let's scrape together some kind of bye. Let's try to win this last round, and we'll worry about the second half as soon as we get there. And they're electing to kind of just like keep the tempo up. They want to show the KJ ult. They want to push out, but this is like a 0-2-3. Not all 5 people are in A main, and this creep up cat might be dangerous. Genius sussed it out, unable to get the kill though, and has to back out. Gets detained actually, and the A execute is happening. Genius finds 2 mid.
But Zinnius with the great backup there.
Yeah.
Taps
Suddenly
them.
this is getting dangerous. Fennec in a huge spot gets the kill, took over garden, pushed out window. And they know there's someone on site. Saw the TP, but he has to find these kills fast. He can't allow the team to just kind of pinch around him. Dancing around dices here. Low on HP, unable to kill this Jet.
Oh my god!
I respect what Genu did there. Painted, able to clean it up afterwards. And Team Bye Week able to get that last round and make it at least a 4-8 instead of a 9-3. So really big round for them. We're gonna go for a quick 2-minute break. We'll see you guys very soon. All right, welcome back. So this is gonna be the second half of the Ascent game between Team Bye and Don't Q Oregon. 4-8. They managed to kind of salvage and get that last round, and honestly, 4-8 isn't that scary of a scoreline. Honestly, you just kind of win pistol potentially, and kind of bring it to a 6-8, and suddenly it's a pretty even game. What do you think?
100%. I think this is still going to be. This has still potential to be a close game, especially with these strats that we're seeing. We're seeing an A split coming up. Omen flashes. This is the classic Cloud9 flash that Omen did over here. Oh, they get subbed over here. Instantly gets Geno gets stabbed. Geno is a god with the ghost right now. Oh, Xenius dies too. Instant 3v3. A bomb about to go down. Astra is 1 HP. But this has a... Oh my god, there's a gap in the smoke and Geno exploits that. But the pistol god, the ghost god is dead. 2v2 retake, and now this is going to be probably an even game.
Yeah, and Turret
gets
is
contact.
really strong right now. A 2v1. They have to be patient here. Don't give up kills.
Phoenix did spot both of them, so he exactly know where those people are. This is the perfect time to play the crossfire, and they do exactly that. Blazing Star taps Phoenix head. This game is far from over. Attacker-sided game, attacker-sided map, new meta, Cozy.
Yeah, dude, my opinion about whether this map is T-sided or CT-sided changes like every other week, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, it looks like both teams have a lot of cool execute ideas, and that was a classic 2-3 A split. And the split through tree paid off a lot. Geno able to just like, I don't know what happened there, but he got 3-4 with the ghost, able to kind of just even take over garden for a brief moment and then fall back into sight. And it still ended up in a kind of close 2v2. I think if it wasn't for the turret and the crossfire, you know, it could have been anyone's round. I don't even have time to talk about the last round because they're just executing A. They're happy to keep this pace up, and they're just charging into A. The good Omen blind and the molly for back gen kills Wastelow Worm, and they're just charging in. Jizzler tries to do something, swing out of the smoke with the shorty, but unable to do anything. And this team should aim for flawless here. Here's the knife at the door. You want to keep your guns, but you also want to, you know, send a statement.
100% there. Way slow worm dying, a slow worm's death.
Ugh. The patient game. No longer patient.
Frags.
Yeah, now they want to.
Frags. Listen, they're just.
I think
farming.
Krykus wants the eco frag. Try to make it a 6-10 here.
They just want to farm the ult orb. It's not about stats, Cozy.
You say that, but sometimes watching these games, even at the championship level, there's a lot of KDA hunting sometimes, not gonna lie. Including myself, by the way. Including myself. Yeah, I'll go for plays that I shouldn't if I'm feeling it. You know, but like that's what I think duelists should do. I think duelists are allowed to kind of either feel themselves and get 3, or sometimes die and apologize to the team. But it's your L to hold at the end of the day, you know?
100%. With this thing, with a jet popping off again in pistol round, Geno is 1 orb away from ult. So this is a good opportunity to trade the weapon, but Geno believes in himself getting the ace, so he'll keep the phantom, and maybe he'll keep the economy strong for next round and pop knives. This is so advantageous to jet to just pop off.
And most of this team kept their armor, by the way, so not a lot of them had to re-armor here. This is a nice bonus coming out for Geno's team, and they're happy to just, like I said, win or lose, bomb plant or not, this is gonna be a big win for them regardless if they get any rifles out of the opposing team's hands here. Geno trying to fight for mid control here, and look, it's Geno and Krykus again paired up, trying to take control of certain areas of the map. Maybe you knife here, maybe you flash there for him, and they cut noise.
They're making so much noise over here. The rest of the 3 support players are going to creep up A main, and this looks like to be an A split with Jeff having to hold both A main and right now does a smart move, gets out of there, plays with the team. Oh, Waste Flow Firm is so screwed right now. You know, has taken so much control right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Jeff gets him. The raid boss is down.
Yeah, it's a scary. Both jets down right now, so it's gonna be a lot about the util being patient, getting your trades. Jizzler just swinging out of heaven, gets 2 for the team. 3 of them now top heaven. None of them were actually traded at all, and it was just like a execution, or what do they call it? Like a shooting gallery is what they're called. Yeah, I mean, that was going to be a close, what I thought a close 4v4, but the Astra just taking the duelist role, I guess, and just swinging for their team, finding the opening kill, never got traded.
I would like to formally apologize to Jizzler for calling someone else the raid boss, because clearly 17 and 10 on Astra on Ascent is not normally.
Yeah, not normally. Someone checking PC right now. Yeah, and both teams are doing their best fighting to win this map. I mean, winning the first map does a lot for your confidence, for your. I mean, we're playing 2 maps here, so just even getting the first one out of the way, you know, always a good feeling here. And you know what? I don't know if the defending team has caught on to this, but this team loves to just open up 0-2-2 or 0-3-2, you know, originally.
Yep.
Genu just charging into trees, smokes.
They're just taking advantage of the cat person Sky aggressively peeking solo. He's died quite a few times by Genu now.
Yeah, yeah.
Jizzler gets tagged to 1 HP. Do they realize that the spam hit? Oh, it doesn't really matter because Genu finishes him off. He knows there's one more there. Oh, the trade doesn't come. Both of them are 1 HP. The way slow firm, the Bulldog wins at that range somehow. Oh, they get tagged. Each of them get tagged over here, and it's a 4v3 situation. Numbers are favoring the attack side, but they don't have a lot of map control besides A-main and the site itself.
Jizzler's not alive, so who's gonna swing Y here? Someone's gotta. Fennec comes out first, drops back Gen, gets punished for it. And the trades aren't there. It looks like Wastelow Worm electing to just save this Vandal. It looks like they had forced something, so that makes sense.
That makes definite sense right now. The other 2 people did not have big guns there, whereas Wastelow Firm, he grabbed the Vandal and tail between his legs, ran towards the B side with his 1 HP there.
Yeah, and TBW with another round. And 7-9, this is a close game. I really like how this game's, or this map is shaping up right now.
7-9, let's hope no one DCs right now, because this is such a close game right now. This is such a close game.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if someone DC'd right here. We can't cancel these games, I'll tell you that much. But no, I mean, this game is really showing that Ascent, at least in this division, has to be more about like your execution ideas and doing them very well and keeping numbers in your favor into the post plant than it is about like, I don't know, like cheeky defended sided plays. I haven't seen any aggressive ideas coming out from this team, from the CT team right now. Like you haven't seen any like B pinches or fighting for mid control or even fighting for A control. I don't know what happened here, but my name Jeff punished again on tree by themselves. Yeah, and the team's on B, so it doesn't even matter.
But this triggered the execute on B because they realized that Jeff, Killjoy, and one more person were A. Free B side. Sova dies instantly. He had an Odin. Not much he can do when Geno is smoke dashing in front of you. Xenius now droning gets a little bit of clear control over here. I think this is gonna be a safe 3v5 situation with so much control of B side and B main, and
their economy is hurting, so I don't blame them.
Yeah, they already have a Bulldog, and the raid boss Jizzler is on half armor as well. They're trying to go for exit kills.
Yeah, I mean, I understand this play here, but the smoke is fat towards him, and if he's not careful, he dies to the bomb. Oh, he got distracted by the traded.
Oh, was that really worth it to get 2 stars down and get traded? I think not.
No, because you didn't keep your gun. You have to rebuy your stars. The person died to bomb anyways. Yeah.
The average there is like 6k, so. Yeah,
I didn't mind it. I mean, I wish he didn't like swing and use the stars. Maybe get the one and just tuck into fridge. But I mean, I don't know. You're in the open. You're mid, and like they were swinging mid anyway. So he was in a tough spot regardless. Might as well try to get 1 or 2. It is unlucky that the bomb gets the kill. Whoa! I can't even talk right now. Wastelow Worm going for a dash play into tiles. Somewhat of a mid pinch, a mid fight, but they gave up B completely. This is a 5-man mid take. And I don't know how many they know that are flanking them into B, but they do know there's a bunch of people behind them. So this is gonna be a scary. They should cut noise actually. You don't want to show how many people are super flanking the B site right now. Jizzler with an Astral Wall. I don't know how it's gonna be oriented, but Genu gets the opening kill as they come out of B main. Way Slow Worm gets the trade. Krykus does his best to get one, and they like to kind of stay on the site. This lane is scary. Blazing Czar gets one. They're able to kind of just like hold their ground. They have armor, they have rifles.
Hey, Kosi, looks like they heard you. They aggressed mid. They aggressed something together instead of Sky solo peeking and dying the first death every round.
You know what? I'd be more impressed if a team does that on their buy round. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows that if you're on a save round or a half buy round, I think a common thing that, I don't know, I'm gonna say a certain level of teams do is they go, cool, we're saving anyways, it's just a 5-man something. But the next level to that is not showing how many people that rush is, right? Like, you wanna like have some people run and then walk, you wanna hide the util, you wanna group together correctly and maybe trade down because you're low on numbers anyways. And it almost worked out, but the defense post-plan was too strong for them. 9-9 actually, I didn't realize the scoreline was this close. Jizzler gets kind of killed, or not killed, hit through the corner here and has to back out, lit up right now, and Genu has full mid control. And look at
instantly goes for the Sky heal.
Yeah.
Because he was literally down to like 10 HP or something. Genu instant dinked as soon as the Astra peaked. Sky is trying to take the mid control again with the splashes, and he's getting denied right now. Oh my god, whereas luck comes in handy, gets one, but Sky is dead in the meantime. Jizzler does get the trade, so back and forth we go. 3v3 situation. Blazing Czar does get one kill, and he's in nowhere to be traded there. So this means that the attack people are up in numbers, and they also have ace side. But Jizzler going for the hero play again. Gets one, gets two, gets three. Last people arrive. 1v1 situation over here. Oh, Phoenix comes back up. Holy.
I was so scared that he was going to swing at that classic. You definitely wait for your team here, and I'm glad he did because Fennec was able to help him out during the reload. But the fact that he swings out on the hard info, was able to drop down and get that second kill on the KO right there, sick. Sick nasty. Huge 3K coming out of the Jizzler after getting dinked mid, able to keep it together, stay alive, and help close out that round for his team. Man, this is a close game. 9-10, back and forth. But I want to point out, Team Bye-Week has a ton of ults activated right now. KO ult, KJ ult, Omen ult, whatever. Sova ult for post plant. You know, like you can even like pop knives and hand someone your gun if your economy is weak, but it's not. Someone's at 9K. This is a really scary round coming up for the defending team because you're still scrambling to get your money together. Someone's still at 2.6K, 3.6K, so it's not really gonna be a full buy coming out of them right now, right? And I mean, what are the typical things you see when you see these ults activated? You see the KO ult popped into a B rush. That's a pretty common thing, right? Or KJ ult on one of the mains could be faked because, you know, their economy is so strong and they have so many good ults. They could pivot whenever they want. So really, really scary round coming up. I really hope that timeout was for them to kind of like talk about what I'm talking about right now. The ults coming their way, how to set up. Should we play retake? Should we fight on site and get our 3? What's the plan
Big
here?
Change over here is that the Jet has an AWP over here, base low perm. But it won't matter because this looks to be a really fast A-rush, and the AWP is not a good. The AWP has to go for a retake, which is really, really tricky with the AWP, as we all know.
Yeah. I like this.
It looks to be a straightforward A-pop. Smokes coming in, drone coming in, Jet about to dash in a second. Here we go. A-site is theirs. The defense team is playing complete retake, which I really love. Omen is about to get contact. Oh, actually, I think Sova saw the Omen.
Oh,
Sova saw the Omen.
Struggling. Oh, that's a teammate.
Then he has to go back. Then he has to go back there.
Yeah, they have KJ
this means
over
that the cat control, the late lurk, Omen lurk, is no longer available. Sova ult immediately counters the Killjoy ult. Lockdown has been destroyed, but in the meantime, while that was happening, we did get 2 diff kills. Geno still alive, gets 1.
Found them.
Is 1 HP right now.
The A-main players were smoked off, but Geno did his best to get 1, maybe 2 for his team.
Jizzler is about to flank. Oh my goodness. What? Those 2 off shots with on heaven on a retake were the difference maker there, because before then they were going pretty back and forth. But then Vayslow Firm comes up to party and he's like, nah bro, attack or defense, I'm gonna get my kill. He gets 2 kills, just love flanks, and Gino, all he could do there was hide, and he gets spammed because he had only 2 HP.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that was a hero play by Gino. He stayed hell and got 1, maybe 2 for his team. I think the thing that wasn't the greatest was the 2 A main players. Granted, the Sova was ulting the KJ ult, so he was kind of busy, but they were smoked off. So Gino was left on his own completely after the trades had gone down, and he was lucky to get the 1 or 2 there, but the A main folks had to spawn out there. I don't have time to talk about that last round because his B execute is happening. Omen ulting back site, it's for free. Gino dashes out into switch, but there's 2 people in front of him. Through the smoke, gets the kill on my name Jeff. Fenix swings out of the CT smoke and gets the trade as well, gets a 2K. 3v3, bomb isn't down yet. Painted has to get to site and get this bomb down. Fenix wants to take another fight here.
This was a complete bloodbath, but somehow we are ending up in another 3v3 situation. Gets the tag, but that is not enough for the kill. Did he notice?
I don't think he knew that he
was
crossed
actually
here.
crossed. This is a huge play. This is going to be a huge play. If KO, never mind. The turret has been placed, but KO can still watch the lane cross. And
I think he should still put an off angle for stairs. He hears this information. They're pushing stairs right now. He should be telling his team they've pushed stairs. I can try to get this jet lane. He has to swing here for his team. He does.
Oh my god.
Vayslow Worm turns around and gets the kill on him anyways. Painted by themselves back site.
1 HP versus 1 HP.
Oh, I'm so scared right now.
Oh, Vayslow Firm gets the first bullet.
Huge round from Vayslow Worm.
Vayslow Firm with that zoomer reaction times.
Dude, the fact that he was willing to drop his up, pick up the Phantom, and remember that someone was being made, and 180 to get the kill, and clutch the 1v1 with 11 HP left over.
Because he also swapped the gun before killing Painted Doll, because the gun that he picked up in lane had no bullets. So he killed one person, he killed KO, he dropped to site, he swapped the guns again before killing Painted, all with 1 HP. That is amazing round by Vayslow Firm.
Yeah. I mean that defending team is playing so well on the retakes. I mean, and this game is still close. Gets the opening pick. Oh, doesn't smoke the turret.
Oh, Gino about to get a
Gino.
Oh, gets a tag. Oh, this is so dangerous now.
Jet battle.
This is so...
Oh, you're jiggling.
Oh my god, what a shot by Vayslow Firm.
What a shot. That was
he is warmed up and he is here to play. No armor because Jet did get 1 knife. Painted about to get a kill here. Oh my god, my name Jeff again being punished for running out solo. It doesn't matter the situation. Oh my goodness, but this calls for an instant rotate. This
they're gonna hear it.
The Jizzler is about to hear everything. Will he peek over here? Will he get the timing over here? Doesn't matter. Vayslow here. Oh, they're both whiffing.
No,
they're both whiffing. Jizzler does get killed. Crick still did get a trade over here. Vayslow Worm did get pops and knives, but there's no way to stop the spike over here as he gets suppressed. Oh my god, Phoenix is on site. Are they going to expect it?
I don't know.
Are they going to expect this? They close the door. Oh, they are met with 2 people over here. Are they going to expect Phoenix over here?
No,
it's going running out. Oh, he does get 1. Vayslow Firm with another 3k round. 39 first game. What an exciting few rounds over here.
Man, I don't know what happened during that time, the last timeout, but the fact that they were like, you know what, let's just keep the pace up. And they were willing to take fights. I mean, there was way less hesitation that entire second half from both teams. I think it took the first half for everyone to warm up, remember that they're in a match, and you get punished for doing dumb things. You should play together. And when the bomb got down and it was retake scenarios, it was like really nice team play. Everyone was kind of swinging together, trading correctly. But at the end of the day, I think it came down to a lot of just like clutch moments and multi-kill moments, right? I can count more than one hand the number of times the Jizzler swung and got the 2-3 for their team, right? And try to close out the round for them. Or Vayslow Worm, the second half was like his story that entire time, just getting the kills, staying alive post-plant, Huge game coming out. Huge first map. Sorry, not yeah. The series isn't over yet, but the first map does go to a team Donkey Oregon.
100%. With that, I think we're gonna go to a short break. A quick 5-minute break. But before we go to the break, this tournament, this league is sponsored by Super Beings Lab. Super Beings Lab is a brand that strives to produce the highest quality gaming peripherals with a focus in creative art. Every product is carefully crafted to provide the best gaming experience. Start taking control of your aim. Available in international on maxgaming.com. Stay tuned for their next release, Super Beings Lab Origins, and subscribe to their newsletter on superbeings.gg. And with that, we go to a break.
Welcome back. That was an insane first map, really close game, but the first game does go to... I'm mixing up teams right now. Which team won? Don't cue Oregon. And what's our second map here? I forgot.
It's Haven.
It's Haven. We're going to Haven. Okay.
El Clasico, remember?
That's true. The two comfort maps, the El Clasicos. I forget. How did I forget that actually? Well, that game was pretty intense to the point where I was like, all right, what's the next map? Because I am excited to see these two teams play again. And you know what's funny too is that like sometimes you can kind of like suss out how some teams want to play from the first map, and low key you can make adjustments as you guys go into the second map. Maybe you had like conservative ideas, but you switched it up and go aggro, or you had aggro ideas and maybe switch it up. You know, because it seems like at some point one or both of the teams went, okay, enough defaulting. Can we just do our executes? Can we just go, right? And a lot of it just had to do with like 4 or 5 man pushes into a bomb site. Sometimes they split it, who knows? But there was way less 5v5 retakes. It was like, let's get this bomb down, take some fights, make it a 3v3, which I like. It's a simpler game. It's almost like endgame in chess of like, you just get rid of your queen, you get rid of your rooks. Let's just try to figure out how to win this round with like 2-3 people instead of like 5 things of util flying at me. But by Haven, slightly different. 3 bomb sites, a lot of defaulting, a lot of seesawing that should happen on this map. So we'll see how these teams play this map.
I'm also interested in seeing the comps, because Haven is one thing where we might see a lot of breach, we might see Cypher, but look, we are in agent select, we are ready to go. And what are we seeing? We are seeing breach. My name Jeff is sticking to Sky on all maps as his brand. But everything else seems pretty standard over here, Cozy.
Yeah, I mean they're still hovering. There's still some agents kind of being hovered and picked. I saw Cypher for a second, but it looks like they're electing to go Killjoy. Both are pretty good. All I know is that you don't pick Chamber anymore, for better or worse.
Chamber.
Oh, I don't know. Painted. He's like
Painted is letting fate decide his agent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 25 seconds. He keeps swapping between the two. Whatever agent lands at the 0th second is his pick. Painted is that versatile guy. He can play everything, you know. He doesn't need to. He's not restricted to a particular play style. But all jokes aside.
Yeah. Oh, was that a joke? I don't know Painted very well. It seems like you know Painted. Looks like both controllers are sticking with the ones that they played last map. Must be comfort picks, obviously. Astra, excellent on Haven. Omen, pretty good too. Omen blind does a lot of work on this map, no matter what bomb set you're playing. And being able to smoke from wherever you are, it means your team can just make noise here, default there, and you can be lurking or
Wait a
creeping up
second,
somewhere.
Cozy.
What's up?
Wait a second, Cozy. Does that mean Don't Q Oregon had the exact same comp on both maps?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, they
exact
did.
Same comp.
Yeah, it looks
no
like
matter
Don't
the
Q
map.
Oregon changed up with the breach pick, but
Breach,
besides
yeah.
that, this is practically the same lineup from both. Yeah, it is. So a pick. And I'm excited because I'm trying to develop a decent, not half-assed jet on this map. So seeing these two jets and their performance on Ascent, which I think is a very strong jet map, I kind of want to start taking notes on how these two players, these two all-stars, play Haven, because they know something that I don't. Obviously, they were popping off last game. Let's see here.
Oh, it seems like a mid take over here. Genu again with aggressive peek, about to meet with the Killjoy Molly and the Killjoy turret, but dashes away, avoids the Killjoy Molly and the turret as well, but it instantly gets spotted out by the enemy raid boss Jizzler. Oh, but he has a tall task in his hand. He Painted gets tagged, Xenius gets the trade. The C site is theirs, but they are heavily disadvantaged in numbers. Oh, Blazings are about to... Okay.
Last player standing.
Okay, very messy over here. But it ends in a 2v0 situation. And then because of numbers, because of Jizzler not getting traded early on in the round, it is an easy retake for Don't Q Oregon.
Yeah, it's always a shame when you see like a good idea, but they didn't get their kill, so it was a bad idea, right? I liked the garage hit, and I liked that the Omen stayed on that double stack to kind of punish any like sloppy garage window jumper outers. And he had the jump on the KJ. He also had the jump kind of on the other guy. I think it was the Sova. But he got insta-killed or insta-traded at least. And way slow Worm coming out from the CT side of the seat retake, able to get a 3K, cleans up quick for his team. And yeah, I mean, oh, I like this. Winning brick really early. Fennec looking for the... I like this as well. The B hit is becoming annoyingly popular on rounds like this, especially if you don't have things set up for the take. And yeah, the Jet was able to plant, but instead of dashing out of sight, he dashed back sight with his classic. And if the ceiling person heard this, he should just be dead. There's no way this guy gets a kill with his classic backside by himself while his entire team plays off site. Genius. Playing offsite, uses a shock dart early, unable to use it for a tap situation, but does some chip damage, swings out, almost get the kill on Solher 18, does not, painted, left to their own devices. First Molly goes down, doesn't have a second one. Oh, and that's what you should do. You shouldn't just be peeking one by one, just mass peek that last guy, kill him. And
it's very straightforward round, 4 people staying alive. Jet is again, Jet popping off in pistol rounds again is so important, as you can clearly see. If they get a kill in this round, or if they get an orb this round, the first buy round for Don't Q Oregon, they will have knives already. But this is
maybe that's what I should be doing as Jet, is get a lot of kills in the first 2 rounds and activate knives really early.
Cozy
Except I did 0-4.
Cozy is taking the most advantage of this game, casting as well as learning how to play Jet as we go in.
Wait.
Oh my god, way slow bomb gets a kill, but gets traded by Seniors.
His position,
Oh, what a great pop over here.
Dies.
Dies instantly again, but attackers number favored right now. But 3v2, it's not by a huge margin, especially when Jizzler has so much map control.
He hears all of this.
They all know that. That means that they're going to get 2 guns upgraded over here, and both of them are going to have full rifles very soon. The C side is open for business, but the 2 people know exactly they have the full info about this, and this does mean that this is going to be potentially a fast retake with all 5 guns in play over here.
They actually went out to get Phantoms over at A lobby, so this is a half armor Phantom still bonus retake, and I'm pretty sure Jizzler heard them leaving bomb site and going long C. So that's
very precarious. Oh, I think that's a bot smoke by the Jizzler. And he doesn't have a second star ready right now.
No.
So this is going to be such a hard retake. Xenius tags the drone. One-way smoke is acting against them. Oh, the turret pops. The turret pops in garage. That means they come to know. But Gino has other plans right now. Jizzler has to save with no time remaining. Oh my god. So they're full buy round. 2 people survive, but they do get round on the board. 2-1. Xenius is speaking that could have gone horribly wrong, especially when they don't have so much money, but he does get the kill. And this is the first buy round where we are seeing Jet opping and has knives as well. And a bunch of people, Cozy, over here are very close to their ults, if you see. The Sky is close to their ult, Astra, the attacker Sova, the attacker Jet. Everyone is so close to their ult. This could be potentially an explosive round again.
Yeah, they're grouped up in A main right now, and both info characters on the defending team are over towards A, and the Sova Dart does catch a handful of people in A lobby, so they know that there's some presence here. They're using Dog early as well to make sure they aren't scaling up long A, but does the Sova know that there's 2-3 people in short right now? This looks like a pretty committed A split, and you can tell because the rest of the map is kind of closing in on them. They have mid control now. Astra has long C control. They're gonna hear all of this. And this is why the spot is so strong, is that he can hear the entire rotation here. He's telling his team 4, at least 5 rotating out of A lobby, and he just has to stay alive, maybe get 2 for his team here. Way slow warm. Peeking mid with the op, gets Sinius. Gino finds the killjoy.
Gino clears the under B window corner, and this is going to be a potentially a re-hit. Phoenix gets a kill, important, so important there. Phoenix kills, but he immediately gives it up, plays the numbers game, plays the retake, gets also healed by the sky. He goes for the heaven to shock dart, but this is going to be too late. Gets the shock dart in, but no damage. It's too late already. This is potentially a 4v3 retake.
Watch
with
this.
Astra
Let's see
lurking.
updraft here. I think he wants to updraft a link right here.
He potentially might, but Astra is lurking behind, coming flank. Omen is watching. This means that this is a 2v3 on A side, and gets dragged, painted, gets slow worm. Gino gets 1. Oh my goodness, Gino is still alive, gets 3 for the round, and Omen did spot the Astra on the lurk. So he one-ways it, and this is almost impossible retake even for a mastermind like Jizzler.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had to speed up his flank a little bit, especially when the Jet was ready to kind of just execute and you know, dash, jump into sight. You want to pinch that kind of at the same time. I think the timing wasn't there, but I don't know. I mean, it's a 2-2 game. I like what the attackers were doing in terms of showing presence one way, falling back, finding that mid person and punishing it. That was pretty big. But when he kind of like regrouped and, you know, committed to A, I wouldn't have mind seeing more of a kind of aggressive idea towards CT there. But worked out for them. Bomb explodes. They have a growing economy now, and they're going up against a half buy save round. I mean, this is tough for the defending team.
Just love with the hero buy, and everyone else is just buying for next.
Yeah.
This does mean that we're gonna see soon. We might see a shorty in action. They're just doing a rough, straight up 5-man hit. No splits, no defaults. Jizzler gets a kill through the smoke with that hero rifle. The round is open again.
Yeah, so
oh man, they have so much control that all 5 people are getting grouped up near garage.
Look at the mini map. This is how you want to retake C right here. You want to make sure you slowly creep into every avenue of the bomb site. Fennec gonna go huge here if his team makes all the noise in garage and CT.
The alarm bot gets spotted by the alarm bot.
But the pressure, I mean, the alarm bot is there. Genu actually swings into garage lane and gets the kill.
Oh my god, the cleanup crew is here though.
Unlucky.
Just one person, Xenius, dies through the smoke. And everyone, they did such a good job of holding post-plant situation. This is a radically different team than what I saw on Ascent, where they had so much trouble holding post-plant situation. So I think that 5-minute break that we took, I believe the first call was like, guys, we need to have a better post-plant situation, and you can clearly see the difference there. They're holding all the choke points together. Gino is playing with the team. He's not getting hostage alone on site while everyone else is holding main control. So this is a radically different team, and here we go. The traditional rank strats, A push, C push, and we're back to A push. Hey, if it works, it's not broken, don't fix it. And
they also have the breach ult here.
Yeah, it seems like they are backing. They are backing off the Sova and the breach ult to.
I don't think they've seen each other. The heaven person here and the long A person, they've been jiggling long A, but they haven't seen each other. And I was wondering if the smoke was going to go up or not, but it hasn't. So they don't want to give away that this is an A execute. They're kind of just playing for information. You know, maybe someone gives up information on A and rotates.
I think breach is about to ult.
Yeah,
I think
the Jet's about to come in too.
Yeah, there we go, there we go. The execute starts with the breach ult, the smokes are in, the Jet smoke dashes, they are playing retake really smart by don't Q Oregon. The breach, they do get, oh my god, double shocks coming, the recon coming in.
Oh shoot,
Hero is getting spotted, blinded, recon, he's getting util dumped. There's no way he gets a kill, there's a fast retake position. 1 kill, 2 kill down, Xenius just get 1 trade back, but he also gets traded. Oh my god, what a brilliant fast retake over here, what well coordinated retake. Crix does his best to get kills, but in a 1v4 situation, 2 is maximum that he can get, and he gets traded eventually. So, they do not spend the Astra ult, they do not spend the Sova ult, and yet they are able to retake with 2 people alive there, Cozy.
You know, that was an IGL versus IGL round because it was buy rounds for both teams. The ultimates are all up there for everyone to see. The util is up there. The info is there. And what I like is that they showed a little bit of A presence to make them think like we're gonna have to use these ults to take this bomb site. That A execute on paper was beautiful. The ult, the dart, the jet dash, clearing site together, smokes. It was all perfect, but there was no one on site. And this team elected to kind of just like fall straight back and on bomb tap go, throw everything back right at them. It was a sky ult, sky flash, going right in. Jizzler crept up short A and gets one for free, but gets traded. That was crazy. It looks like A is stacked. Oh, Wasteful Worm gets punished instead of like falling back. Wait, now they might think that they have A because you killed 2 people there. No way they have a third. And they did technically have a third person on site, but they did fall back. So this is numbers for the attacking team. This is a free bomb site if they want it. They're coming in right now.
Revealing area.
I'd be worried about
heaven control. That is aggressive. Feeling cards.
Wait a minute.
Spots 1 person. Oh my god, it is whiffing the ult over here.
I think he hit one, but yeah.
He gets tagged, yeah. He does tag the painted doll.
Oh!
But look at the fast retake. The place that they never cleared heaven. They still have the comms issue there. Oh my god.
I don't know if anyone was close enough to hear maybe the TP into heaven, but that was a sick play coming out of Blazing because otherwise that would have been really bad because you're absolutely right. This defending team went for another fast retake and they were actually on their way of slowly killing everyone on site one by overwhelming them, but that re-wrap coming out from heaven stairs into CT and getting 2 for his team, huge round coming out of the Omen, and now it's 4-3 for them.
Huge props to our observer as well, Illegal Orphan, for catching that because I was completely caught off guard by that Omen trap. So
they have a 6th player. I'm just kidding.
They have the huge play by the observer. Immortal 2-level observer over here. Oh, this is a C retake. The 2 people are there on site, but will they be able to curtail them because this is our defense eco round. 3 people alive over here. Oh my god, Feeling gets a kill. Gets instantly trades him. That kid trades going back and forth again.
Yeah, good trade.
And they have to slow down with the bomb not here. Omen does have the ult, so they don't necessarily need to protect the bomb. They need to just shoo away from here, and Painted is getting so much space. Blazing does ult, gets the bomb back, and they are instantly rotating. Jet does have a superior angle over here. Jet hears everything over here, but Painted Doll and Jet got off timing. They do not know. They're not gonna expect because Painted is watching, and he lets the B person go by as well. He lets one more person go by as well. The Phantom person goes by as well. The Sheriff person is still alive. They might be able to get the Phantom over here. Oh my, they do, but they expect the flank. A huge play by Vaislo over here. Oh my god, no one is checking him. Omen is about to die. But use discipline. Use discipline. It cost him the round. Oh my god, what a crisscross of a round this is. Oh, Sawher does get 1 kill. Double peak! Oh my god! Disaster after disaster, pussy!
Okay, that round was crazy because they just wanted to do a simple C execute, right? But then there was like a deagle into a trade, into a classic kill into a trade. It was a 3v3 off the rip. And then they were also all over the site. The defenders almost kind of knew that it was going to be a C hit for some reason. And they were on the bomb site so early. And it just became this weird stalemate. And then they fell back. Omen had to use his ult to grab the bomb from Cubby. They fell back a little bit. And then it became this weird, the mini-map was insane. It was like this weird lurk versus lurk play where the Killjoy lurked into B and tucked into the Cubby there and had all the information on the rotation, but also way slow warm came out of garage, lurked into the mid window and heard the A rotation as well. And it was this weird like re-wrap, let them pass, let them flank. But the difference was Sawher 18, or no, I'm mixing up people. Painted was able to get his and still continue to help his team into A. And Way Slow Warm had the right idea. They didn't know he was flanking. He crept into A, saw the Omen looking into a wall, by the way. So that was going to be a free kill, and I respect the trigger discipline. But god damn it, if Zinnius wasn't ready for that, instantly kills him, saves his teammate, keeps the numbers on their side. I just want to take like a 30-second video of the mini-map of that round, and that was just like really sick, that whole round.
I want to remind you, Cozy, that was a save round by the Bivy, the defense team.
Yeah.
They had 0 guns that round. Oh my god.
Yeah, you just group up and try to get those trades with your classics and deagles the best you can. Make it scary for the team to continue to execute. Get someone to like lurk into some absurd location as you saw, and it works out sometimes. It almost did, almost didn't. This garage fight is crazy. Jizzler gets punished behind a double stack. Saw her try to help out, actually trying to spam through the door that's been busted down.
Oh my god!
Answers back, spams through the door and kills Saw her 18. The numbers again in attacker's favor because they just, I don't know, didn't win the gunfights in garage, maybe got punished.
The curse of spamming with a vandal. That is what I call it.
Yeah.
Genu just followed the bullet tracers, that's all. Gets a free kill.
And because your two most important agents are dead. You don't have smokes anymore, you don't have your Senti. This attacking team could do whatever they want and get away with it. They're just charging up A though. This is what they're like.
They don't even need to use any of their ults. They have 4 ults online, but because, as you rightly pointed out, the 2 most important defensive agents are dead, they use 0 ults. They can save all those ults, including Killjoy and Breach ult for next round. This is a huge round for the attackers team.
And they have to save. The defending team has to save because there's an op. And your 2 like strong retake folk are dead. So what do you do here? You gotta save. And you know what? It's okay. You're saving 2 rifles and an op into the next round, I guess. It's gonna be 3-6. You can kind of still like hold on to the hopium. But they gotta start winning some of these rounds and answer back. You want at least a 6-6 half here on Haven.
The next, oh my goodness, the op is gone. You got the caster curse. Hello? No, never mind.
Someone fell asleep.
Caster curse
Wait,
is
someone
not
died.
a real thing.
What is happening?
Krix did die. Krix did die.
What is happening here? All right.
So,
well,
Cozy,
anyways. Yeah.
So Cozy, 6 ults are online this round.
Thanks.
What do you think? What do you think is this going to be a fast A take? Is this going to be a fast T take? Is this going to be a default?
No, if you're
split?
team bye week, you want to actually default a little bit this round. Best case scenario, you can default and try to trick them into using an ult too early. But you can already tell that Don't Q Oregon, they're telling themselves, let's play A for retake. That turret setup in Graffiti is a very like, I'm gonna have a turret for the A commit. We'll play A retake. I have KJ ult, we have Astra ult, but depending on how this fight goes coming up, I mean, my name Jeff is electing to stay on site. Maybe he wants to get 1 or 2 for his team. It's gonna be Killjoy ult versus Killjoy ult.
They don't have,
but it's gonna be a fake.
This is a perfect round to actually aggress into CT with the breach ult. Let's do it. Make my wishes come true. This is my make a wish wish. Can we have someone push CT with the breach ult? Let's go. The ideal situation.
Because the A link is too wide, so it's still risky into that 50-50. It's gonna be a KJ ult for a Sova ult, probably. There it is. You want to start retaking during this right here, because you know the Sova's busy trying to kill down the KJ ult. This KJ ult isn't gonna pop. You're gonna have to still fight for this site.
Oh my god!
Dashes out the Genu from hell, punishes it. This breach ult it knocked the turret in some absurd location. The Jizzler with the judge swinging in, kill someone with the judge. Trades are down.
Oh my god! Somehow it's a 1v2 situation.
Wait, good flash. Astra ult.
No,
I like this.
Hey,
hold this right angle. Oh, Cricus, it's halved. They're nervous.
No,
patient game.
hey.
Oh,
I am so flabbergasted by that round. Oh my god.
I mean, that A fight was insane. It took like 20 whole seconds for that fight to like finish. It was just like this insane take. Someone dropped from heaven and got a judge kill. There's a jet smoke covering something. The turret had been blown away. And at the end of the day, like you said, it was like a 2v1. But man, I think Cricus or Crix, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, did a really good job not only staying alive, staying off site, letting them tap bomb, but he didn't overreact to the Astra ult. He did a good job kind of creeping up, finding his 1v1, and then outstationing. Oh my god, the Jizzler swings out of garage to even up the numbers. The opening pick was for Genu, but Jizzler. Oh, the dash into B. My name Jeff with the stinger. Right hand side of B. Punishes it. Flash versus flash. I can't see anything. Painted. Oh, Jizzler, you're going for too much, bro.
Again, suddenly it's a 1v2 situation. All of a sudden, the trades are so good overall that suddenly their fight breaks out and it's a 1v2, 2v1, 3v2 situation all of a sudden. This is why we are watching the championship division, because these people really understand the fundamentals really well of this game, Cozy.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, let's say KO ult's covered the whole map, you have no abilities. You gotta use your guns to trade and keep numbers in your favor. You gotta understand positioning. You gotta understand when to fight, when to give up space. And like you said, these teams are doing a great job kind of showing like how important it is to get the trade really fast. Otherwise, you can't let people get away with murder sometimes. You know, like yeah, Jet has a dash, so that's the free, you know, like get out of jail free card. But you can't have Ash just swinging out of garage, getting 2, and then staying alive. That was crazy what just happened.
1v2 situation over here. They have a turret placed for the flank, and Phoenix will get spotted. He does have full utility over here. Recons the backside. He's gonna expect 2 people in garage.
Wait, it's not even planted for them.
What? It's not planned for them. But they do have 2 mollies. The mollies are both mollies are dead. Oh my god, he gets off.
Ah, the angle.
Oh my goodness. Expect the unexpected in the championship division of RDV League.
In hindsight, I don't mind their play. So you get C for so free that you're able to plant that absurd angle and walk over to garage together. Their idea was to pair up, stay in garage, and trade down if you happen to go through garage doors. But if he doesn't, you still have mollies and the breach stun to get him off the bomb, and the off angle when you come out of the garage connector. Huge, and it showed. So like I like how they played it. At first I was like, why are they in garage? It's not planning for them. But pairing up in the 2v1, way better play.
I agree totally. And this is a full gun round that we are seeing again. The last round of the first half over here. Gino again with aggressive peek. I think Gino feels obligated to make the aggressive peek, and he gets punished for it. Finally, a first death, a rare first death seen by Gino over here. A push over here does get traded. My name Jeff is also pushed. The flash doesn't peek anything and peeks with the flash and gets killed instantly. Oh my goodness, the defense people are not stopping to push. And Painted gets 3 as a result. He's in a 1v2 situation. He's fighting. He's trying to get a 1v1 over here. He does get shock darted, but Sohar gets killed, kills them first. The shock dart did not come into play there. 4-8 first half. And we're going to go into a really short 2-minute break.
Welcome back to the second half of the Haven game. The halftime score is 4-8, going towards Team Bioweek. And this is kind of like the opposite of the Ascent game. I think Team Bioweek woke up after losing that first map, and they're not dominating, but they're doing pretty freaking well, I'd say. 8-4. On attack
fair.
side, Haven is not bad, not bad. So let's see what happens here. They're gonna be defending now, but
Oh my god!
defenders are just
Oh
swinging
my.
out. Actually, the stun into the garage
The
swing out,
team
and
by-
Gino has mid control here. They're already done pinching grass. This is over practically. I don't know what they're gonna do about
Team
this.
by week is still in attacker mode. They do not accept the rules
Oh.
of.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, 1v5
Flawless.
by Phoenix. Oh my
Aim for
god,
flawless,
they're
boys.
just playing with him at this point.
Uh,
And he gets one. He gets
oh, wait a
two.
minute.
Wait a
Took him.
second.
Free
Gets,
information? Okay.
never mind,
Good pinch.
Gino is coming behind. They pinch him out. 1v5 situation. Not gonna happen today.
Hippie, don't tell my team, but low key, high key, I might jot down that strat to do it on pistol instead of like a half buy round or a rifle round to double swing out a garage door. But the stun was great, first of all, and then Genu just charging down mid, walking obviously, but charge walking down mid to instantly win under window while they're distracted on grass. Huge.
All the viewers of chat who are in the Champions League, if you are playing against MVP, watch out for first of all, ban Haven.
I'm not gonna lie,
Second
I don't
thing-
even know if we're running breach or not. I don't remember our comp, dude.
All good, all good. We do get another pick by Genu over here. Surprisingly, he has been buying Phantom for the last two halves of the second round of the half, but now he opts for a ghost. Interesting change of strategy over here. I believe this is because he wants the third round op over here, and I
Yeah.
think he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it because he already has an opening kill. 4v5 situation. The enemy team is on save, and Geno, being the ghost god, gets
Oh.
two, gets three. He's also gonna have his ult ready, dude. He's gonna get
going
ult
for more.
and
He gets his
the
fourth.
ghost. Oh my
Painted.
god, painted doll getting kicked from the team after this game. You heard it here
Oh,
first.
man.
Make sure to cover the
Yeah, I
enemy
mean, that
icon.
was a really good round. That was a classic how to play Jet on A round. He originally started off going down sewer, get the opening pick into A lobby, either dashed away or walked back up. And Don't Q Oregon low-key hesitated too much. They were worried that Gino was gonna go for more. And they kind of just like crept their way up sewer, crept their way up long, but I think there was already like a crunch happening, and Genu just, you know, ate good when he committed
God,
on
he's
site,
still
got
not
a 4K.
buying. He's still
Yeah, you
not
don't want to buy
buying.
an op into your bonus, but he's blatantly gonna have enough money for it next round. He got a deagle though, so I think he still wants to kind of go
I
for
think
some cheeky angles,
not
cheeky
even going-
plays.
He's not even going for the orb, which will grant him the ult. This is some long-term strategy, unlike my stock holdings. Oh my goodness, gets died. Oh my, just like my stocks. Geno has gone without any profit over here.
Yeah, don't buy AMC right now. It was a meme a year ago, but don't buy AMC. It's too late, guys. It's too late.
I don't have diamond hands. I don't know what to say.
Such a-
Going back into the game, a huge C push. Hearing
Blazing.
everything. Oh my god,
Oh,
but
the clear.
all for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a very smart retake. Xenius is all going to be alone inside. He's gonna get darted. Hides
Has
from the
to get
dart.
2 or 3
Hides-
here.
They have to clear logs over here, right? Phoenix. Oh my god, gets a flash.
Oh
It's a flash
my-
assist. It's two.
Yeah, he's still
Huge
alive.
play by Xenius. Oh my
Oh,
god, and
perfect.
instantly Cricks also traded. 1v2 situation. Only a Spectre painted doll. Seals the ace, but does he clutch? Is the main question. Gets spotted.
I mean, it's our
Jeff
bonus,
is
again, any damage is
He's about to get pinched CT. 3 people there. Alarm
my
bot
God.
is watching the exit of his alley. He's gonna get spotted soon. He's gonna get mollied as well.
Gets vulnerable. Let's get swung on.
Vulnerable. Jeff, easy kill.
Oh, even the ceiling turns red, huh? Yeah, that was I mean, that was fine. They were on a bonus. They went for some like aggro ideas. Genu has knives and an op this round. Maybe he knew that he was gonna just go up and die regardless, get his ulti orb that way. But they managed to get what, 2 kills, so 2 of them have to rebuy, not much armor damage. Yeah, actually I wanted to point out, so that was a great example of like blazing creeping down long C and winning C lobby for his team and getting all that information and hearing the rotate, but he held on to that 90-degree angle for too long. If you hear people running that much and giving you free information, you should swing and try to get 2 and surprise them. But Salher 18 did a really good job making sure he cleared his corners for his team, 100%. Took over C lobby, took over C, and looks like Gino had an opening pick with the op, so
yeah,
already in Team Bi-Week's favor.
Right. While we were talking about the first round, our Walmart jet, Gino, went towards a shot, got the pick and instantly touched away. This shot with utility in his hand. Typical Sova play by Walmart average Jonah. And but Gino gets a trade over here. They're taking C-Long control, which is a really good turn. They get straight into Blazing Czar. Rectifies his mistake from the last round. Flashes and swings. Gets 2 kills, gets traded, but they're up in numbers. 1v2 situation.
Free plant. Oh, they're closing space as soon as they heard the tap. I like this. It's a 2v1. You want to make sure you don't give him any time to sneak into somewhere cheeky, like he's about to, into garage for free. Now they have to clear it, and it's a question mark for them. And if Jeff swings around to CT and gets 1 and plays trigger discipline, I'm gonna freak out.
I'm sure they heard this. Yeah, I'm sure they heard it. Painted needs to get the op. Oh, he refuses while Gino grabs the op over here. So really smart play by Gino. What he did there was he got a pick and instantly rotated to B because he read that the attackers are going to rotate while as they saw the Gino on A there. So he gets, as a result, he gets 3 picks off the off there. He's even manages to drop someone on his team, keeping the economy strong of the team. And the attackers now are short on money, but they are still gonna buy around the jet knives. They're gonna buy around the jet knives.
Yeah.
Very standard mid take over here by the attackers. While Sova watches a long push. Looks like Jeff is about to pop his ult.
They're just charging the garage here.
Yeah, he's gonna get stunned by the free charge. He's gonna get slowed by the aftershock. Really good delay to the push. They're separated out. They need to take some fights over here. Oh my goodness. Gino comes back to get a kill. Back and forth kills we go. The lurk comes out. Xenius his ult gets 2. Gets killed 1 person and also manages to give some damage to his team.
Wait, look at this lurk, This guy not only got a kill in B, and they kind of know about it, but he also wrapped around CT. He could have 2 for free here if he speeds it up a little bit. Trigger discipline, gets 1, gets 2. Huge lurk coming out of Fennec. Gets the 2 that he needed. It's a 2v1. They know they're up against an op, but saw her, gave him a freebie. No, so close.
Oh my god. The hero round by Phoenix, I would say.
Yeah, yes. I mean, the fact that, okay, they were on a force buy, and like the situation was kind of tricky, and he was just out mid anyways. But the fact that he got the kill in B, took the space into A link, and you saw that people in C link turned around and worried about him. Maybe he lurked through B. At some point, I think they convinced themselves maybe he left and came through garage or rejoined his team. But this dude wrapped A link all the way around to CT, back into C link, and got 2 for his team in a very sticky situation. I don't know.
I may be reading too much into this, but this is what DRX is doing all tournament. They have a crazy Sova lineups, and having Sova lurk instead of Killjoy in their games it's amazing. As we head into the save or a save round by the bye week, we see a clear A take over here with 3 people flanking, but as a result, they take CT control, and they actually are losing 3 kills. Crix is one tapping, like he's the oh my god, Blazing Czar, the Sheriff 2 OP. Sheriff is 1v2 situation. Oh, Heaven's gets smoked, but Heaven's smoke has a gap in it.
Is it planted?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I want to replay that entire round because it was crazy. This is why you DM with sheriffs, by the way. So Crix goes huge here, getting a 3k for his team with the Deagle, and they were playing a sick crossfire in A link, almost expecting them to push through a smoke on their buy round. It's like they were willing it to existence. Like, yeah, I know we're on a half buy, and I know that you want kills. Please push the smoke. And they get 2, 3 in that crossfire, and it was planted so whack that Way Slow Worm was able to kind of just like stay heaven, look straight down, and get the free 2k because, I mean, I don't know. That I want to replay the whole round. It was sick from both teams. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you're rooting for, it goes towards the attackers. Genu just pushing up sewer by himself. What is happening right now? They lost control of A lobby.
But as a result, the immediate reaction to that is to ult on C and just rush it up. Blazing Dart flashing in. Oh my goodness.
Blazing.
They're still expecting him back, but he's already
Blazing
to platform. He gets a kill for that. Krix goes back and forth. Again, back and forth kills. One more 3v3 situation retake. While Geno is flanking, they have nothing to watch flank. This might be an immediate tap on the head. I am my bad. The turret is there. I'm really sorry for doubting Saw her.
Painted is also found out in garage. I don't think this retake. I mean, I don't want to say that. They should go for this. It's a 2v3. They have the economy. They have the. Oh, you can't spam the corner like that. And then suddenly Xenius by himself. Full armor with
time remaining low. This is nearly an impossible retake. They even have mollies on the
Oh, I wouldn't go for this, bro. Nice try. I mean, okay, they're up 11. Why not? But I definitely would have saved there.
This is such a close game again. Even more closer than the last game. Haven being an attacker-sided map, 8-4 was a very evenly poised half, I would say, even though the scoreline does seem a little bit deceiving. And we can see that. We can see that the attackers are doing well. The Don't Q Oregon is doing better on the attacker side. They already have garnered 4 rounds on attackers, 11-8 scoreline, 2 ults on each side, and back to A they go. Geno has an Marshall over here, gets a trade, gets a body shot, and is now baiting for Painted over here. Will they spot Painted? Will they clear Painted? Interesting to see. They do not. They get 1 kill for that service. Nice service by the Jet.
Yeah, these teams have to be really careful here because this is a buy until a half buy, and Painted able to punish one person and gets a rifle out of it. You don't want to give it. You don't want to give up any more rifles. You want to consolidate, group, take a site together, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're all right. Okay, cool. We just lost the gun A. Let's group up, hit C. We still have gun advantage here, and just win our post plan here. They have to be really careful because there's a breach ult, and they might actually humor trying to win this round with the rifle pickup, Stinger.
Oh, they are.
They're using
right. They're investing, but they also have Sova ult, and Sova is not investing because everyone is playing offside. Besides, Wave slow firm. Oh my god! Oh my god! Classic. Somebody nerf that gun because he just got 2 kills with it. They're not using the Sova ult. This is too late. It's half. That means the next person can take the shot and get a half, but he's too low for it. That was dangerously close.
Yeah.
For being an eco round for the defense team, 9-11 scoreline.
I think you're right. I mean, I understand that this map is attack-sided, and I understand that A4 is A4, and that, like, you know, it can be misleading in terms of, like, you look at the second half and it's hard to ignore the score line and think of it as a, you know, 0-0 start. But this team is doing a great job doing that, and they're showing that, cool, I know we only managed to get 4, but let's try to get R8 this half, and that's what's happening. I think the defending team has only managed to get 3 rounds. Granted, winning pistol feels good when you're up in numbers or up in rounds, but I think Don't Q Oregon wants this map. They want to win here, and they're kind of just playing well. They're playing smart. They're not giving up rifles too much. They're playing together.
I don't know how Painted got away there, but he did. Oh, next level shock dart.
Wait, this worked. Nice.
They're out of smokes. They don't have any more smokes, and they are finally hitting A. After doing A default, running into C for 3 rounds, attackers decided to finally go A. But this might not be the best round to do it because breach ults before the plant goes down. 3 kills instantly. Last person remaining alive on A shot. 1v2 situation. Oh, they're waiting for Geno to come back. Geno swings over here, A shot. Oh, they spot him. They exactly know where this is. Bomb is down on default. They're getting Hutel dumped right now to get space. Geno and Krix have an excellent crossfire over here.
30 seconds
They're trying to come in. They exactly know where this is. Krix is about to peek on Geno's contact over here. This is nearly an impossible situation. Krix doesn't even need to peek. Oh my god, so that change up from the attackers side to finally hit A was maybe not the best call, considering the defense team had a breach ult save in their back pocket.
I was just about to say, when Jizzler got the lurk pick in garage and the KJ ulted, I thought it was a new 50-50. They either commit with this KJ ult or they fall back during it while cutting noise, and they had mid control, they had garage control all of a sudden. They elected to commit into A, but this is what happens when you are either too much of a hurry to try to like get onto a bomb site, or you forgot that certain ultimates are online. But the defending team did a really good job playing fast. It was so fast that the bomb actually didn't get planted. They breached ult on tap, came out and got 2. It was a tricky situation. Sky wasn't traded right away. I can't even talk about that round because they're just charging into B and they're getting bombed down front site.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to stop it. Oh, Genu just knows. What?
Instantly 3v5 situation over here.
No.
Genu gets one more, 2v5. The bomb is planted, but they're so low on numbers. They have to go some aggressive peek. They do, but they get instantly traded. 1 HP left on the last person, 4v1. This is almost over. The bomb is getting defused. The Spino where the Sky is. And Genu gets 3 kills with the MVP title of map 2.
Man, Genu. This guy's cheating. No, just kidding. This guy is doing work, though. I mean, I think I don't want to forget about the first map. I don't want to take anything away from Don't Q Oregon, but this Haven game was pretty even. And like you said, both teams were doing a good job showing that, like, as long as they play together and play smart, this is a very attack-sided half. But some of the ideas that almost counters the almost like typical or too conservative attacking playstyle of like you're grouped up too much or you're seesawing too much, right? The defending team Bye-Week, they were willing to play fast right back at them. They either humored mid garage swing ideas just to get numbers in their favor and fall back, or they really did a good job like letting them have certain bomb sites and then charging right in before they even got a chance to set up or figure out what their post-plant situation is. So great game out of both teams, super exciting. I think this is a series that is worth rewatching. Keep it up on the VOD, put it up on our YouTube. I'm gonna rewatch this one just to, like I say, learn how to play Jet correctly, because this dude, oh, speaking of which, he's in this channel now. This dude knows how to play Jet on Haven and Ascent. We brought in here Genu himself from the winning team of the second map in for an interview. What's up? Congratulations on the second win. How are you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling amazing. Just won.
Yeah, true. And like you almost dropped a 30 bomb, man. That was a great performance out of you. I think you, I mean, Painted, I think took an ace from you somewhere in there too. But I think you did a great job showing exactly how to play Jet on both halves of that map, both the aggressive ideas, being conservative, knowing when to use your knives. Is this a Jet that like, is this agent that you play a lot? Is this a practice Jet, or is this something that you kind of have to fill for a team?
I like playing duelist because I feel like I'm pretty aggro, but yeah, I think our team needed a duelist as well, so that's what I just decided I could go Jet.
So, that's a very good point, Genu, because we noticed one thing. You early on in the round, I mean, obviously you had like 10 first bloods across both the maps, but like we saw a lot of like solo hero plays that you were going for in the first like 5 or 10 seconds of any round, be it attack or defense side. Was that like planned, or was that like, did you feel the pressure to get a first blood and get the numbers up initially?
Oh, okay. So like on Haven, the enemy team always peaked A short, so I feel like it would have been a free kill. And also like the rounds we lost on defense, we always gave them like a lot of space to work with. Ascent, like we never fought anything, so I just started fighting on my own, which is very bad. You should ask for your KO flash.
No. It's good when it works, but when it's bad, it's like, yo, why didn't you back me up, kind of thing.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. Jokes aside. Also, like, I did notice, I don't think there was any pauses during the Haven game, but during the Ascent game, both teams did burn up a lot of timeouts, and I'm just curious whether there was like a discussion about changing the tempo up on both halves, right? Like, because you guys were like like you said, playing a little too conservatively, letting them have too much space, and then suddenly you guys started changing it up and like attacking for mid, which is really cool to see, or like attacking for B. Was that like a conscious decision? Was that something that was talked about during the timeout?
Okay, so we didn't time out at all actually. That was the other
Was the
team.
other team?
Yeah, I think they used all their timeouts. But on attack, like their cat was weak. I think it was like just Sky and never really aggro flashed or anything.
Right.
So I tried to call the A split, and usually it worked. But then like
a lot.
Yeah, it worked a lot actually. Pretty much most of the time we did it.
Yeah.
And then we also tried to like break the alarm bot mid and like dash away. But I think rounds we lost in Ascent were because of our like spacing, and no one really played together once the bomb was down. So
yeah, Ascent was definitely a story of like how the retake went for both teams, because they were like, I'm saying this neutrally, they were like a hot mess after time, right? Like people were like triple swinging at the wrong times, or not pinching at the right times, or util was used but not taking advantage of. And then at some point, I think you and who was the KO in that first map? Crix?
yeah.
You two just paired up. I think one of you had enough and went, okay, cool. I'm just gonna pair up with my Jet, and everything was a flash peek. Everything was a knife for info into a space taking kind of like gameplay. Was that something that was like practiced or pre-planned, or was it kind of like in the middle of the game, like, okay, you're with me from now on kind of thing?
Yeah. It was just in the middle of the game. Like I always said, like our KO should stick with me, or whenever like whatever strat. It was like usually me and KO would work up mid, and like one other sometimes. But yeah, KO and Jet go well together, like the flashes and stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Happy, you got a question?
Yeah, Gino, what changed after the first map to the second map? We did have some noteworthy things that we saw. We saw the retakes were significantly better. We saw post plants were significantly better in Haven. Was that just like because time passed by and you guys played together for like 45 minutes, or was that something you consciously talked about after the first map?
Yeah, no, like after the first map, we all like said that we need to play more together. Like we were looking at the timeline from the sync game, noticed like a lot of people were spread out, so we decided to start playing together. And then I guess like there was more like mid-round calling on what to do and stuff. On the Ascent, it was mostly just like at the start, like, oh, like split A, break the alarm bot. There isn't really anything after that.
It showed. I said during the broadcast halfway through Haven, like it was night and day seeing how both teams were playing the first half of Ascent, and then the pace and the team play Haven, like a map and a half later. It was night and day. You guys were kind of taking things together. You guys were patient at the right times. The util was used like when everyone was ready, not one at a time. And then it showed, man. Like y'all's Haven performance was insane for sure. Both halves. What are some other typical questions? So we're wrapping up week 3 right now, and I don't know what the standings are, but what are some teams that you're either hoping for, excited, not excited to be coming up in the next few weeks?
I'm hoping to play Hippie's team.
Oh, yeah?
I'm hoping that
Which
he's
team are you on?
playing the team.
Uh,
This is a challenge for Hippie. Don't default the day, because I can't play default day. So put it on Friday or something. I'll see you there, Hippie.
Oh shit!
Default day only.
Yo, producer, let me know when these two teams match up. I want to cast the game for sure.
No, that was a beautiful play. 28 kills on each map, on to start your weekend. What's next? How are we celebrating tonight, Gino?
Am I celebrating tonight? Oh, I think someone was asking me for a boost to Immortal. H starts with the H, ends with the E.
Nuke the pod, guys. I have one more question. I think we have to call it soon. My last question is: both teams showed almost the exact same comp between maps, besides the breach change. And without giving too much away, obviously you don't want to leak anything. But is there another agent or duelist agent that you play, Genu, that we can maybe look out for or look to see or be excited for? Do you have like a sick Neon out of nowhere or something?
I can play Neon Fracture. Usually on Haven, I used to play like a Raze, but we didn't really have a fade to combo with. So Yeah, I was like giving them the option. Do you guys want me to go raise? But we decided the jet was working. So I'll play
Gino
Phoenix
can
on
play everything, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking this guy up on Tracker after this. This guy's like, yeah,
Oh.
I got a neon.
I can
got
play
a
everything, I
race.
can play,
Yo,
yeah,
what
yeah.
you want, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I think that's all the questions that I have, Hippie. How about you?
No, that was really good. Thank you so much, Gino, for joining us. That was insane amount of entertainment level. Thank you so much for blessing us with the Friday night entertainment.
Dude, I got you.
Hoping to see more of you in the future really soon. Thank you so much, Gino.
No problem, man. Thank you.
All right. So before we do more things, I want to couple of quick announcements over here. I want to give one more shout out to Super Beings Lab. That's a brand that strives to produce the highest quality gaming peripherals. That's our sponsor. With a focus in creative art, every product is carefully crafted to provide the best gaming experience. The tagline, "Start taking control of your aim," available internationally only on maxgaming.com. And also, they have had a previous mousepad called Memento. Their next release is Super Beings Lab Origins. And to hear more about it, subscribe to their newsletter on superbeings.gg. One more thing, as you all know, this league is hosted by our Discord server, Rendezvous Valorant Discord. We have the league going on, but also we have a bunch of other things that are going on in the server itself. We have the Rendezvous Valorant Academy that is hosting our third seminar next week. Zinnias, who you saw on Sova, is actually a Breach main. Surprise, surprise. He'll be hosting an agent clinic on Breach, and he'll teach folks how to use Breach util to perfection. So that seminar, Cozy, is happening on Tuesday, February 21st at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then the final thing I wanted to say was the Discord itself also hosts the 10-mans. Have you recently heard about Tariq's Pro City 10-mans? We host a very similar format where we have two different partitions, I would say, open rank, where anyone and everyone can join. And then we have another 10-mans, which is Ascendant plus ranks. So for access to any of them, especially for access to Ascendant plus 10-mans, submit a ticket to the mod mail on our Discord with a link to your tracker profile of your Riot account, and you'll be added to it. And then you can do 10-mans, which is infinitely better than ranked games, Cozy, for me. What do you think?
I mean, I'm about to make like a pseudo fake infomercial of like, are you tired of no calming just in your ranked games? And the thing is, we practically have it as a rule of like, you must communicate, like you must play to win, right? So like all 10 people are playing their roles and they're trying to win, and they're not just, swinging wildly as an Astra. Sometimes that happens. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe an Astra gets bored and you swing out a garage window or whatever. But for the most part, they want to. No name.
No names. Sorry. My bad.
But,
I have bad cough.
Great environment. I haven't played comp in weeks. Like I don't miss comp because one, I get to play with friends and peers. Like it's funny too because like we're all on different teams and we're all in the same league and we compete against each other. But there's something cool and there's like this camaraderie about like, instead of just grinding this annoying game where like it's a dice roll of whether you'll get decent teammates or not. It's like for a fact these are people that understand how to play maps, how to play their agents. They're willing to calm, and it's just a great vibe. And like low key, like we have our own little like MMR system, so there's some stakes, there's some dopamine in there. So yeah, I mean, like Hippie said, please join the server Rendezvous Valorant. If you hit exclamation point Discord in the chat, you should get a link to the server. Please join us. Great time. Even on a Friday, I'm not really touching grass tonight. So even tonight, I'm gonna queue probably and try to work on my jet, like these two guys were early today.
100%. So I think that's probably it for us tonight. Thank you so much, Cozy. I enjoyed our time together. Thank you so much for co-casting this together with me. I would like to thank our observer as well as producer for tonight, Illegal Orphan. All jokes apart, he's the OG, he's the guy running behind the scenes. Thank you so much for doing a double role today. Thank you so much for the chat, hanging out with us. Friday night, you have a bunch of options, and we really appreciate you all spending time with us. And then finally, we want to thank all the players on the match tonight. They spent so much of their time and effort warming up, practicing, and then playing the game on a Friday night. So thank you so much, everyone. Cozy, anything from your end?
No, I think you said it well. Shout outs to Orphan, shout outs to the server, and yeah, that's it for us. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Plenty more. We have 3 more weeks plus playoffs. So please tune in for both the Challenger Division games and the Championship games, and we'll see you guys back soon. Join the server. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Hot mess. Jizzler fighting for tree controller here. Gino gets the trade. Comes down to a 2v3. Gino able to get a second kill. Third on dice.
Goodness! Oh!
And they're just gonna pinch. It looks like they wanted to pinch B. Maybe they know that the 2 players are on B, and Wasteland Worms can surprise both players.
Approach. 2 people are still coming up mid, but they haven't smoked mid. Will they
Oh.
spot Gino over here, or will Gino get a collide? And does almost get a collide, but we're seeing an A split coming up. Omen flashes. This is the classic Cloud9 flash that Omen did over here. Oh, they get subbed over here. Instantly gets split there. So this means that the attack people are up in numbers, and they also have A side. But Jizzler going for the hero player again. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. Last free play.
Hold this right angle. Oh, Krikus. It's halved. They're nervous. Patient game. Staying off site, letting them tap bomb. But he didn't overreact to the Astra ult. He did a good job kind of creeping up, finding his 1v1, and then outpatienting and winning C lobby for his team and getting all that information and hearing the rotate. But he held on to that 90-degree angle for too long. You hear people running.
Kind of this 1v2 situation. Oh, Heaven gets smoked, but Heaven Smoke has a gap in it.
Is it plan?
Oh my god.
Oh my, I think it's always a hot mess.